Food is taken into the body through the mouth. The process of taking food into the body is called as ingestion, that we already studied. We chew the food with the help of teeth. Teeth break down mechanically the food into small pieces. The use of teeth is the breaking down or the breaking food into small pieces with the help of teeth, which is essential for the digestion process. Teeth. Human beings have two type of teeth in their life. First set of teeth, which is growing or it is producing at the age of 1 to 2 years of a child, that teeth is called as milk teeth. And another set of teeth which is replacing the milk teeth at the age of 5 to 6 is called as permanent teeth. From the name itself you can see the difference. The second set of teeth which is called as permanent teeth. That means that is permanent. Once it is there, it cannot be replaced. That is permanent teeth. And the first set of teeth, that is called as milk teeth, that is of 20 in number, and permanent teeth in our mouth is 32 number. Milk teeth is softer than the permanent teeth, so it can damage very easily. So it is temporary. Milk teeth is temporary and the permanent teeth is permanent. That is the two main difference between the permanent teeth and milk teeth. Milk teeth will shed off, and instead of milk teeth, their permanent teeth will grow after at the age of 5 to 6 or 6 to 7 years. Now we are going to study about the type of teeth. Type of teeth: incisors, canine, premolar, and molar. There are 4 type of teeth are there in our mouth according to their shapes. This is a middle part of our upper jaw. Jaw can be divided into 2 parts: upper jaw and lower jaw. This is upper part and this is lower jaw. This is upper jaw and this is lower jaw. This upper jaw can be divided into 2 types. This is right side of the upper jaw and this is the left side of the upper jaw. Jaw can be divided into 2. So if you notice, if you observe the mouth of a person, the upper jaw, it can be a middle part. The middle part, there is 2 flat teeth are there in middle. That from that flat teeth we can divide the center part into the right side and left side. If from the center part, if you count the teeth, the first two teeth are, we are having the shape, it is a cutting teeth. It is having a broad area here. We will come to the shape later. It is having a broad area here. That teeth are called as incisors. It is used for cutting the food material. Incisors are, you may have seen the teeth of rabbit or squirrel, that rodents. That rabbit is using that incisor for cutting its food material. So these incisors are using for the cutting of food material. So these 2 teeth are using for cutting of food material. and here then another teeth is there, canine on teeth is there. See the name of shape of canine, the teeth is having a sharp edge like this. If this is a teeth, this is the shape of the teeth, is having a sharp edge. So this sharp edge is used for piercing into the food. That means the carnivorous animal, the meat eating animals have this canine, sharp canine, so it can pierce into the food material. Incisor is using for cutting the food material, canine is using for piercing into the food material. And then another two teeth are there, that is called as premolar teeth. They are having broad area here, broad area on the top of the teeth. So these broad areas help to grind the food with these broad areas of lower jaw, and these broad areas of upper jaw can chew the food material, and these premolar help for the chewing of food material. And another teeth, which is another type of teeth, which is called as molar. These remaining three teeth are the molar teeth. These having more broad, these are molar teeth are having more broader area than the premolar teeth. These are of three teeth which also help for the chewing of food material. Chewing of food material help for the chewing of food materials. There you can see the type of teeth from the center incisor, side lateral incisor. This is the canine teeth, and these three are the premolar. These two are the first premolar, second premolar, and these three are the first molar, second molar, and third molar teeth. This is the dental formula of a human being. Dental formula. What is the meaning of dental formula? How the teeth are arranged inside the mouth of a person. That is a dental formula. Dental formula you can see 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3 means incisor, one incisor, it's a upper left side or upper right side. What the upper one side is represented here. This is incisor, one canine, one premolar, and two premolar and 3 molar. Likewise, this is a upper jaw, upper left, so it is a lower left into 2, that means left side, and into 2 means right side. This we can write as a dental formula. Here dental formula of children, it is written here 2102. That means 2 incisors, 1 canine, 0 premolar. Premolar is absent in the case of children, and 2 molars are only present in children. This is a dental formula for children. You have to write down the dental formula and you have to study the dental formula. Now this is a shape of the teeth. human teeth. It's not needed. This upper white part is called as enamel. This is the hardest part of human teeth. This is help for the grinding of food and chewing of food material. This is the hardest part in human body. The outermost covering of the white part, that is called as enamel. Inside it is dentine, and these are the blood vessels which supply blood for the healthy growth of the teeth. This is a picture. You can see the tooth is completely damaged. This damage of teeth is called as tooth decay. How the tooth decay is happening? See the picture of tooth decay. Here the enamel get decayed, and the decay is started to go into the inside the pulp of the teeth, inside the blood vessel and all. So when this condition comes, we feel the pain of tooth decay. How this decay is happening? Before this decay, just the enamel is intact, and it was like this. So when we eat some food material, that food material deposited here, these food material, chocolates or sugar substance deposited here. So if we are not brushing that food material, the bacteria start to grow on the food materials. Bacteria start to grow on the food material. These bacteria digest on the sugar, and it produce acid. It produce chemical called as acid. Bacteria producing acid on the teeth. These acids damage the enamel and dentine, and then gradually the bacteria start to grow inside, and it's again producing acids, and it damages the whole teeth, and when it reaches the pulp or the living part of the cell, it causes the pain, and that we are calling as tooth decay. To avoid this, we have to brush after every meal which we are taking. I hope you understood the reason for the tooth decay, and you have to brush after every meal. This is the different picture of tooth decay, and you can see the picture of tooth decay.